Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols, and Maximilian, and Watson Dog as our guest stars today. Anyway, this will be a general September tarot forecast. So if it doesn't resonate with you, Sagittarius, always check out your moon and rising sign as well. Also, if you'd like to get your own personal intuitive clarity reading, I'll be happy to do that. Shoot me an email at the link below, and I'll be happy to schedule a time that works out best for both of us. And we're going to lose Watson, though, perhaps. Where you going, Pook? Sag. He's a Sag. Maximil is a Sag. Huh. Anyway, okay, so let's go. Oh, and if the video quality is a little off, I apologize. It's because Max decided to chew up the charger to my other laptop. So we are using an older laptop, and I have no idea how the quality is going to go, but we're going to roll with it because I didn't want to make y'all wait till I got it in the mail. Got my new charger in the mail. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen for Sagittarius for the month of September. Of course, we're going to do numerology, clarification. Okay. 7. So you're going into the month of September with the energy of 7, Sagittarius, which is all about choices and deciding if you want to try something new or stay with the old and true. So it's kind of an interesting energy. It's also quite spiritual. So you might want to I don't know, do a little more meditation. Prayer is always good during a 7 energy if you're trying to make decisions, if you have too many choices and you just don't know which one to choose. Prayer and meditation will help as well as manifestation. All right, so let's see about the clarification. Oopsie. Ah, okay. Fabulous. All right, Sag. It looks like we get death as week 1 and the wine bottles on top of that. Now, death is about transformation and change, okay? Changing up things that you had been doing or the way you had been doing things before, or things just change to make you have to do things differently. Now, that is actually a positive thing here, Sagittarius. With the wine bottles, it is about going out, having a good time. If it is about overindulgence, it might be time to make a change with that, Sagittarius. I just want to say that real quick. But other than that, if you hadn't been going out and about, maybe it's time to do that. Maybe it's time to change up and go out and spend some time enjoying other folks, going new places kind of thing. That's week 1. Week 2, I get my King of Swords reversed. And on top of that, I get my save. So you might be expecting to get some type of a decision when it comes to finances on week 2. Now, it looks like it's either going to be maybe a bit negative, the information that you do get, or it's delayed. But we're going to do some clarification and see what the heck that's all about. Week 3, Sag. I get my Empress reversed, and I get my Scythe on top of that. Be careful if you're about quarreling with, I don't know, female people. All right. It could be like, someone that is kind of maternal to you, or, someone that is very emotional with you. Be careful about having a quarrel there. Also, with my Empress reverse, sometimes it is about health issues too. So it might be telling us here this third week that quarreling with folks or just being combative with folks isn't necessarily quite healthy for you. But we're going to do clarification. And then week 4, I have my Knight of Cups reversed with my Rose reversed on top of that. So it might be Sagittarius at that 4th week. Now the dogs are going to play. They've been sleeping through all of the signs, so now it's time to play. It might be that 4th week. You, there again, might not be wanting to go out and about. Or you might not be getting, I don't know, like any new love opportunities coming your way, okay, on week 4. It just might be kind of a quiet type of week. Not that big of a deal, because it does appear as if you're going to be changing some things up in week 1, and it could be you're just tired. You just kind of want to hang. We're going to do some more clarification and see where this all is going. That's actually the little dog that is growling like that. Ferocious. He's just ferocious. They love each other. Okay, yeah. All right. So I get week 1, I get my King of Pentacles, and he is reversed. Be careful how much money you spend when you go out, if you are going to go out and about, okay? You also, this could also be telling me that it's a good time to change with my death card at the very top. It might be a good time to change how you allocate your money, how you spend your money. Perhaps don't be buying everybody rounds, or don't be the one that's picking up the tab, Doesn't mean it don't go out. It just means you don't always have to be the one picking up the tab on week 1. Week 2, I get a bit of an imbalance going on here. So I do believe there is some kind of a decision around money that is not necessarily the most positive thing. Now, it could be you might not be making good decisions around money, which is causing your budget to be a little unbalanced, or your accounts to be a bit out of balance. So you might want to pay attention that 2nd week as far as your outlay of money, the 1st and 2nd week. Week 3, I get not a lot of movement, not a lot of communication, okay? If you had been in some type of a quarrel with someone, and I do believe it's a feminine energy that you might have been quarreling with or having some issues with, communication issues with. I believe that that communication might be at a halt for now. That's fine. Maybe it's good, so that you can both retreat, regroup, and then start over again, or just decide, hey, this might not be the best person to have in my world, right? We were talking about changes. We were talking about transformations. We were talking about choices. So it might be that that's just the best decision at this particular point in time. Week 4, I do get my Leo card, my Queen of Wands, okay? Which Sag, she's fire too, so she actually could be representing you. You might just be having your own card here in week 4. So what that basically means, on top of my Knight of Cups being reversed and my Rose being reversed, is that you might need time to just be about you in week 4. Remember, I said you might just feel like you don't want to go out. You don't want to, be too wrapped up with folks. It could have something to do with this week 3 thing here. It might be a real good time to just think about you, Sagittarius, and not worry so much about what everybody else is doing. Sagittarius are very social folks. So it might just be real important for you to kind of reinvest in yourself. Think more about your put you first in this particular situation. I don't always say that, but in this particular situation, it might be a good idea. All right, I'm going to do one more clarification, and then we'll see how you're feeling going into the month of October. Then I guess I will be letting the dogs out because they are pretty wild now, aren't they? All right, Sag. Aha. Okay, I get the coffin here in week 1, which there again, that is about the same thing as death. It's transformation, and it's also an ending, right? So I do believe it is a good time to change up how you're allocating your money when you go out and about with folks. I do want you to go out and about. I want you to socialize, but I think you might need to end how you handle that. In other words, don't be the one picking up the tab all the time. And it's for you. It's for the best. That probably needs to end. Is what I'm telling you, and that's in week 1. Week 2, I do get the healthy tree. Okay, so even though it looks like there might be a bit of unbalancing going on in your financial situation, Sag, I still get the healthy tree. So it's not like there's a lack of income. It's just how you allocate your income. So I think you might need to be looking at it as more in a more healthy way financially. Okay, because you have the ability to let your income grow, let your finances grow here in a more healthy way. So changing up how you balance it out, how you handle your finances is a real good thing to be looking at these first 2 weeks. Week 3, I do get my ship reversed, which is there again, no movement. So remember I said, looked like there could have been a quarrel. There's no communication going on. There's no movement happening here with whoever this person or situation is that you are quarreling with. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's just no news can be good news, right? So it might just be best to keep your mouth closed and just kind of let things smooth over, let it go and just let everything relax and settle before you jump back into the fire, if that's what you're planning on doing. If you want to reconcile with whoever it is you're arguing with, or whoever it is you're having issues with, the 3rd week is probably not a good time. You might not get the response you were hoping for, or any at all. So it might be best to just let sleeping dogs lie on that situation. Week 4, I do get the lion, which is a sudden surprise, okay? Remember I told you it might be time for you to think about you, Sagittarius. Best thing you could do is kind of go within and think about what it is you want. You might be surprised at the answer. Okay, so in other words, you might have been thinking, "Oh gosh, if once I get this, I'll be happy," or once this happens, I'll be happy, or I'm done with this, I'll be happy. You might want to go within and think about exactly what that is. Write it out, make lists, do whatever it is you need to do in order to have a little bit more of a clarification as far as what you actually do want and why you want it. You might be surprised that you actually want something quite different, right? When you actually sit down and work it out. But I do think that 4th week would be a good time to just kind of sit back and go within and think about you, Sag, and what it is that you want next, what you want out of life next. If it's about this person that you've been quarreling with, it might be a good idea to actually sit back and think about, well, are they even somebody I really want in my life? Or is the chaos worth it? You might be surprised when you decide, you know what, it's not making me happy anyway. So I'm not happy with them around, and I'm not happy with them not around. But so it might be a good idea to just sit down and just kind of contemplate on it and decide and help yourself decide what is best for you in your best interest, Sagittarius. All right, that is September. So let's see how you're feeling going into the month of October for Sagittarius. Then I'm going to let the doggy dogs outside. I think they're ready. They've been sleeping through all of the sun signs, and we're up to Sagittarius, so that's a very long day for the dogs. Oh, see, fabulous. See, great advice here on week 4, because I get my Queen of Swords. She's all about intellect, thinking. I get my Page of Wands. It's new beginnings, new ideas. I get my Knight of Cups, moving forward, even emotionally moving forward. Okay, so by the month of October, you're going to have a clearer thought process. You're going to have a better idea of what it is that you want, okay, what new things you want to accomplish, and also you're going to have a more you're going to be a little bit more open to new emotional opportunities going into the month of October. So that's all great news, Sag. Wow, that was a lot of fun. All right, yay. That's what I have. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And click on all the links below. Still doing everything. Still doing the candles, articles. You find the cards that I create. The first ones that I show you are out of the cards I created, My Fairy's Journey. Tarot cards, you're welcome to partake in those if you want. Also would love to do a reading just for you. Just click on the email link below and we'll set that up. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Thank you for the great response that I got for the month of August. I'm still overwhelmed by it. It was pretty cool. It was very fabulous. Thank you so much. But there again, YouTube will put my videos in new people's feed who have not found me yet. If the more I get, the more subscribers, the more likes, the thumbs is very big deal apparently, and that helps quite a bit. So thank you so much for all of you who commented, liked, shared last month, and subscribed. My subscribers shot up last month. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, with all that, I hope you have a fabulous September, and from both my boys, from Watson and Maximilian and myself, I am always sending loving energy your way, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.